What's going on, YouTube? Long time no see. It has been a hot minute ever since my end of the season Falcons video that I made that I made a last video. Um, but we all know what is going on right now, and that is the Australian Open and the big match. The big match tomorrow night, 3:30. Between Rafael Nadal and Fed Express train Roger Federer. The other side of the draw has already been, we already know who's going, Mr. Wawrinka. Man, that guy put on a show yesterday or today. Just Berdych was a tough opponent. I mean, he had to go through Djokovic and Berdych. I mean, clearly this guy is on his game ever since that epic five-setter in the U.S. Open last year when he played against Djokovic. The guy has just turned it on, and clearly it showed by beating Djokovic again in 5 sets and beating Berdych in 4. So this guy, he's really good. He is definitely on his way to win a Grand Slam title. But the main reason why this video is to highlight some of the big key points about this match tonight. Tomorrow morning. I keep saying tonight. I'm hoping for Fed to win. This guy is playing with some new confidence, man. I mean, clearly it showed. I thought maybe he might struggle against Tsonga because we all know what happened last year against the French Open when he played against Tsonga. He just got train wrecked in 3 sets. Just not the same person he was last year. And this guy this year, he's playing with some newfound confidence. I mean, it is just crazy how well this guy is moving in the court when he's 32. Like, it's crazy. He completely dominated Murray last or 2 days ago. Could have easily won in 3 sets. Murray started fighting back in the 3rd set to force a 4th set, but ultimately it was Federer that completely dominated the game, and Murray was just barely trying to hang on. It was the complete opposite of what it was last year when Federer played Murray in the quarterfinals. It was the same. It was the complete opposite. Murray looked like the tougher opponent while Federer was trying to hang on. Now it's like as if the roles are reversed. Federer, clearly he is healthy. The back is not a problem anymore because this man is he's gliding all over the place. It's unbelievable, honestly. I mean, it's so good to see it. It really is. I love watching this guy play, and I think that Federer can beat Nadal. I mean, it's been a while. This will be the 33rd matchup, and it's a little one-sided, 22-10 on the scoreboard. But I think Federer has a really, really good shot at winning this. What he has to do, and this is the big thing. This is where his newfound confidence is coming from. He's got to attack the net. His new coach, Stefan Edberg, serve and volley, attack the net type of guy. That's Federer's game now, at least. He can't really, I mean, baseline he can keep up with a little bit, but when you play against Nadal, you can't do that. You got to really shorten the points. Because if you try to rally against him, I mean, it's impossible. The guy's defense is his best offense in terms of Nadal. I mean, it's just crazy. The guy can move all over the court. What you have to do is you have to shorten the points, attack the net. That's the only way you can beat Nadal, in my opinion, is by constantly attacking the net, shorten the points. You can't draw it out into these long rallies and attack the backhand. Second thing, and this is the big thing, because it kind of reared its head when he was playing against Murray. You got to convert those break chances when you get them. You have to. Federer, you have to convert the break chances. This has been your problem. You were so good, but when it comes to converting sometimes, he messes up. And he did it last time. He did it 2 days ago when he played against Murray. The first set converted. Second set he converted. The 4th set, though, the second game, He was 0 for 6 on break chances when it was the 20-minute game, the 20-minute deuce game in the fourth set when Federer was up 1-0. I mean, just he had the chances. Could have. I mean, that's just time wasted. That's 18 minutes right there. That's at least 5 minutes wasted on the court when you could have already won. I think in that last set he was maybe 1 for 7. He finally broke. I think it was 1 for 7 or 1 for 8. But that fourth set, that really showcased that he has a tough time breaking. But I mean, he is 32, so to go in the semis when you're 32 years old, that's pretty damn impressive. But if you want to win this tournament, you have to get through the tough opponent. You got to get through Nadal, and the only way to beat Nadal is by you got to attack the net. You got to convert those break chances. If he can do that, if Fed can do that, he's got it in the bag. I'm hoping he wins. It's going to be very tough. I think he's going to win. It's going to be a Swiss cheese finale. The Stanimal versus Fed Express. Man, I can't wait for tomorrow morning. God, it's going to be such a good match. I think Fed is just he's looking good. He's looking really good. I thought against Tsonga it was going to be pretty tough opponent, but when he cleared him, he was pretty good. And then Murray's always, last year he had that great year when he finally won Wimbledon, but then he had the back surgery, so I thought maybe, this might be a shortcoming. And he did really well. To get to the quarterfinals after being off for the last couple years nursing a back injury after getting out of surgery, that's still pretty damn impressive, and he looked pretty good. But I think Federer comes out on top. If you want a prediction, ooh, man, it's going to be a tough 4 sets. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if there were 5 sets, but I think it's going to be a tough 4-setter. Probably a couple tie breaks. But, even 2 years ago, when Fed played against Nadal in the semifinals, it was the same thing. Fed playing against Nadal in the semifinals in 2012. Fed had chances, man. Even in the first set, he was up like 5. He was up 4-1, and he had to win the first set in a tiebreak. But I think if the guy if he can just convert on his break chances, because that's been his problem. If he can convert on those break chances, I think he's got it made. It's going to be Stanislas Wawrinka versus Roger Federer Sunday night. Book it.